What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni, and welcome to the second episode this weekend on the test server here with a massive change. Not only are you gonna see the Ravana here as a massive tank with Corona weapons, no, it's also about the Corona, Halo, and Pulsar weapons themselves as lockdown weapons, because they are undergoing an important change, one that I have asked for a long time ago. It's about the chance to trigger the lockdown, okay? No more one-hit lockdowns, because now the system is so similar to cryo weapons, where you need to hit a certain amount of cryo hits and effects to trigger the freeze effect. Now you have the same thing on the Corona, Halo, and Pulsar. You need a certain amount of hits to trigger the lockdown effect, okay? With lockdown shotgun in short range, that still means that 2 shots or 3 shots will lock you down, because you have done enough hits with these spreading lockdown shots. But at range, a shotgun is now significantly less likely to do a lockdown, and because you need to hit with a certain amount of these lockdown hits, which will not happen as much when they spread, which the shotguns do, you know? And that's a really interesting change. I asked for this for a long time ago, because it allows you to use skill in the game, skill and knowledge, right? Instead of having a system where you can hit the button once, and when you're lucky, you get him locked in one hit, and that's it. No, now it's different. So we're running through here. Is that an enemy who was attacking me a second ago? Okay, so he's gonna shoot me now. There it is. See that? There was his vortex coming in. Okay, let's trigger that thing again. Get away from this guy, get this guy killed. And then walk away from the leech, because the leech is just leeching. And that is a very unhealthy thing to attack. Alright. Oh, he wants to escape. Okay, I see. Okay, he also triggers his phase shift. So I triggered his last stand now, or his thing. And are we gonna get... No, he was able to leech again. Alright, so let's jump into the next one. And by the way, guys, I have released another video on the Paramotor channel last week that I haven't yet seen, guys. It's where I fly with my buddy Lucas here with a Paramotor, and he crosses underneath me. And basically, I see his dirty wing, because he had a few tries to get up his wing. And there's a dirty wing. Guys, go ahead, check out the video in the upper right corner if you haven't yet seen the video on the Paramotor channel. It's a direct link in the upper right. It would be amazing if you could lend me a bit of your time and check out that video, guys. See, now we're shooting at long range at this guy, and he's not being suppressed. Lockdown, now he is, after many hits, and he also fired with the what's it called, the Pulsar on him. The interesting thing about this change also is that you have the option to work together now. You can now both work together on the lockdown, right? Before, you couldn't really work together because everybody had his own lucky and random chance on triggering the lockdown, and that no more is the case. Now you can both shoot the same target, and the more hits you make, the more likely it is that he's going to be locked down, and in the end that will happen. So we're shooting a Fenrir here from behind, doing a lot of damage to him. He's bringing up his shield. We're bringing down the shield with the shotguns. And then waiting for it. Okay, and shooting time. Okay, let's get this Ares. Ares, time to die. Good. So he is suppressed. Okay, my shield was already taken down, it seems. I'm losing my last stand anyway, so I may as well just go down fighting. And this leech is coming around the corner. Not yet. No, he's not coming yet. He's waiting for something around the corner here. So we have him down to last stand at least, and that is already a good success, because we had to run into 3 ready enemies. I should just stay away from them and let them wait it out and hide behind this rock, because they're not gonna win a match if they're sitting behind the wall in their own base. I could just let them sit there, hang there for a little while. Okay, here's this guy. Now we triggered his lockdown, his last stand, and there goes the rest of it. I think it's not Beacon Rush, right? Yeah, we are having to spawn in the middle at our base. So these things, they bypass a lot of your resistance, in case you didn't know, I'm not sure. But we're bringing down this Titan quite fast here. Boom, there he goes. Nice. So the phase shift is another thing that we have that is changed. Also, you'll find in the yesterday's video on the test server I made, I'm showing you the changes that we have to what's it called? Oh, look, he didn't get to lock me here. The changes they made to the other things. Okay. He's leeching at us. Okay, I'm gonna walk away from that. Try escape with last stand, hopefully still intact. Okay, I can shoot a little bit around the corner here. But he's gonna have the leech ability back in a second anyways. He's standing there in the middle of the open. Hold on. Okay, here we're leeching back at him, at the guy. Bringing down his shield, maybe. Shouldn't take unlimited amounts of time to get through this shield, maybe with these shotgun weapons. Having phase shift one more time. Now we're through the shield. That's how long it took. Last stand is coming up again. Now next run and we might be able to get him killed. Nope, he sacrificed his robot. He just killed himself. That's interesting. Okay, let's get this Ao Guang here. Ao Kin, I mean. Oh yeah, you're wonderful. Now you're coming in with a 100% full leech. Okay. You can't use luck anymore to do the lockdown. It now has to be right. It has to happen. See, it's not... Now he's locked. That was how many hits was necessary to do that. Now let's activate the built-in ability here. Fire a bit more. Add him with the lasers of the Ares and then get back. And thankfully, I was still shielded by the time he attacked me. Oh, we have a trebuchet behemoth in the back there. Oh, I don't want to get hit by that, man. And here comes the Ravana. The Ravana with lockdown weapons. Okay, now we locked him down. But he could just walk away. Okay. He's running. I just caught the trebuchet, I think. I just caught the trebuchet right before I activated my shield. I got hit by the trebuchet. Yep, that's it for me here. Okay, the trebuchet one-tapped me down to last stand immediately with one hit. He's not yet locked down, see that? Oh, wait, am I being leeched at or is he? Because he has the leech line and I have the effect. What? What the heck? That's weird. Alright, so, let's come in here and attack these guys. And I'm going to show you that lockdown is no more a thing that should happen every time. Hold on. Let me get it. Give me a moment for it. So here, he is now suppressed. That's not the lockdown. Ah, okay. He's got the leech ability on now. I'm running inside the shield, breaking him. His last stand, and now his last stand is gone. So, and also the phase shift now does not no longer go as long. Wait, oh, he just lost his resistance. Okay, he's got the resistance back. That's why I stopped dealing damage to him. Okay, so he's locked after two perfect direct hits. Then he's locked down, but it takes a little bit of that. Okay, how am I still alive, by the way? Alright, so, yeah, that is one thing that I really want to show. Oh, God. Wait a minute. And that is, of course, the Ravana right here. It feels large somehow. I don't know. Feels really large. But it gets fast. Look, when we activate the ability, we can run for a couple of seconds and get super fast. And this is exactly what we want. So this guy's leeching somewhere, so I'm not going to fire at him. Instead, I'm going to go here and surprise this guy. He felt so safe around all the time now landing here. Okay, let's get this guy's last stand released. And then activating this again. And after that, after we come out of this, phase shifting the regular phase shift now. And after the regular phase shift, doing the other phase shift. Running past him for a bit. And then phase shifting again. And then phase shifting again. Oh god! We can be phase shifting all the time now with this thing. This is so insane. Okay, let's run past him. He says no to me. He says no. Why is he not... He doesn't know who I am. There's no way he can know that's me. Why does he say no, basically, and kind of knows that not to fire at me? So we can corner shoot very well here. With the left side, see that? Okay. Phase shifting here. Phase shifting again, but now we have only one weapon left. Now that's the problem. One weapon is not enough. Oh god, we can spawn here though. Okay. Now let's finish him off here real quick. Okay, he's got the leech, the run ability there too. He's running away. And I'm going to phase shift. That is phase shift number 1. And there is phase shift number 2 now. Okay, activating it. And now that the phase shift is gone, we may as well just start to shoot with all the weapons we have. Oh god, another Titan? Really?
Titan Slayer.
Wow, that's a lot of Titan stuff that's happening here. Oh, I think he lost his lock on. But somebody still killed me. Chimera. Chimera killed me. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything about this guy. There is an enemy behind me. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna die now when he goes destroyed. No, I'm still alive somehow. Okay. Okay, match is over and we won. Now you need to hit a certain amount of time in order to really make that lockdown effect happen. And that's how it should have been all along, because it requires, it allows you to use some skills. You know you can walk out, shoot 2 or 3 times and walk back without getting locked down. You know you can because it requires a certain amount of hits. And you know you're not gonna be one tap locked and then instantly killed outside next to your cover, right? So it's a lot more tactical now, a lot more plannable, the whole thing. I'm gonna try and get this guy to lock. Okay, he's already doing it. So let's stand on this beacon here too. Try and get this guy down to his last stand. Okay, his last stand is released. Unfortunately, the other robot back... No, wait, his last stand was not released? How did that happen? Was I suppressed somehow? Okay, I'm on here with 3 or 4 people, man. That's insane. Okay, I'm still here. Unbelievable that I'm still here. This guy can just stay there and fire from the second line and nobody's gonna bother him. Alright, we have a bit of a server maintenance now, ladies and gentlemen, but I can still wrap up the video and the test server with you this week. In my opinion, the phase shift being shorter is excellent. I want this on the live server immediately. Or even alternative, one little side change to it would be even better in my opinion if they made it so that phase shift will freeze the ability regeneration, the Ares shield, the leech ability, the Outshun stealth flight. They will be frozen and not regenerate while you have phase shift running. This way, phase shift would be totally fair, and it wouldn't need to lose 3 seconds of its duration. That would be even better in my opinion, because no more exploiting phase shift to get a second early easy ability. Yeah, so that's the one thing. Then the other robot changes, well, the robots, Ravana and Nightingale and Cerberus are changed all the time. In my opinion, Cerberus needs a lot more attention than any of the other ones. The Ravana probably needs a bit of a longer duration or regeneration time between the ability charges, in my opinion. 2-3 seconds more per charge regeneration, maybe even a slight downtime between the individual charges, so you have a little bit of a time window to attack the robot between the invincibilities. And other than that, I think the Ravana might be good already, and then Cerberus needs some attention. As I said, we have an ability that only reaches 350 meters far, which means that it's completely incapable or incompatible, that's the word, to run it with with other weapons like 600 meter range Dragoons and Hussars, or running it with a Scourge and Spark at long range. You can't do it because you got to get close in order to make that ability work, and that is a very unfortunate thing because it destroys many possible ways to play the robot. And I think just ramp this ability up to 600 meters or 500 meters and boom, why not, right? The robot has very little HP, it's not overpowered in any way. Make the ability longer and you can combine it with different setups and have more fun and variety with it. And Nightingale, I haven't played it this week, but I think it's decent, it's okay. It might actually make the biggest difference on the battlefield if it's played by the right person. But it's a support robot, so people really like running the assassins and killers and not so much the support robots. Let's see if the Nightingale is able to change that. And the last thing that was changed is the Lockdown and the Wasp and Sting. That's right. Wasp and Sting, I like that they're more accurate. I think the Wasp really needs some more what's it called, damage corrosion still. Leave it with the same alpha strike as it has right now, just increase the overtime damage afterwards a little bit more, so that there's a little bit more damage altogether coming from the weapon, and pair that with the more accuracy that you have now, and you will immediately have a weapon that is actually attractive to use, maybe, because now the resistance will be bypassed by the corrosion, because there is more corrosion damage dealt. Still, you don't sacrifice on one hit potential with the weapon, and now maybe you would actually see a few people run that thing, man. And other than that, Sting, well, it's kind of stinks already still. It kind of still stinks, the Sting, and yeah, I think it needs more than what it just got. Maybe just fire 2 shots or so before having the same reload or whatever. But it's not really that good at this moment, and people don't really want to run it, I think. And when it comes to the Lockdown, that is my favorite here on this test server. Man, I love it. I want Lockdown to be exactly as the freezing effect of the cryo weapons. Just fill up a bar, and once it's filled, it's boom, Lockdown, bam. Okay, no more shotgunning at 400 meters. A Halo shotgun locks you in one hit. That's ridiculous. It should never be a case. And one more addition, maybe Titans should probably be immune to Lockdown. I don't know what you guys think about this as you watching. In my opinion, and that's just my opinion on one man's perspective, I don't think a huge Titan should be down-lockable. That doesn't seem to make much sense to me. Just make them immune from Lockdown completely. I think that would make sense. It's a Titan after all. But that's just my opinion. Let's hear what you guys think about that too. And enough with the server maintenance. Otherwise, I'm gonna actually make it to the next test server before this video is over. So see you guys around in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.